Told her that I needed my self-esteem lowered. My 9th grade teacher told her that I was militant. So there are things that God is doing with our youth right now today that we want to encourage them to do. We want to encourage them to be themselves. But what we want to do is nurture that gift that God has given them, that anointing that they have, and use it for good. I could have used my talent for bad, and I did. I fell off a little bit. But God has given me a new vision. He's given me a new hope and a new future. And so let us look at what the children are constantly doing what we're saying. Stop that. Don't do that. My daughter sings all the time. My niece sings all the time. And there might be time where I want it to be quiet. But that is God's anointing. The world might look at it as being annoying. And that might diminish their light. It's up to us as the light to continue to inspire them to do what it is that God has already gifted them to do. My best friend, Charnel, she would annoy me often. As I would go over her house, she would clean up all the time. Her house was spick and span, feet off the floor, literally. She would get on the floor and clean it with a rag. She wouldn't even mop. She wouldn't buy a mop because the mop was dirty. That was her thought. So when I would put my cup down on a coaster, on a table, if I got up to go to the bathroom, my cup was gone. It could have been full of whatever it was, down the drain, and it's gone. That's her anointing. But when it came to business, she crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's. She paid attention to all detail. And that was God's gifting. As annoying as it might have been, I might have been thirsty or hungry and she threw my plate away, but God gave that to her. So let's encourage our kids as we go forward. I'm going to turn this over to Pastor Joy in a minute. But I just wanted to inform you again, let's encourage our children in the things that we might think are annoying. Let them know how to use it for good. And it's up to us as parents. So they are counting on you. And some of you might have heard it takes a village to raise a child, but may I suggest to you today that it takes a God-fearing village to raise a God-fearing child.